What's going on, guys? This is MCS Red. Today we're going to do a video on the new OPS suppressor, this bad boy right here. And it's going to be an installation video. It's just going to be a quick little video to show you exactly how to install this on your marker. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so what you're going to get in your box is you're going to obviously get the suppressor here. You're going to get two barrel adapters. One is a 22 millimeter thread and another one is 7/8 inch thread. And then you're going to get the cap, of course, and then your locking long retention screw here. So keep in mind, the only tool that's necessary for this is a 1/8 inch Allen key. Now, depending on the length of your handguard, you're going to need about 7 inches of clearance in order for the barrel to recess completely into the suppressor, and depending on how you want it, be flush to the handguard that you're using. So what I have here is a 14-inch hammerhead one-shot barrel, and we have a 9-inch handguard here. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you exactly how to install this. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have your barrel, and we're using a custom PTR here. We're going to go ahead and install the barrel here. This is a 16-inch one-shot. I'm sorry, correction there. So I'm going to go ahead and install the barrel, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use the correct barrel thread. So what you can do is you can actually do it two ways. There's a way, depending on how you want it, the threads are only at one end. So the threads are right here on this side, and then this side has about 1.5 inches clearance. So what we'll do is we'll put it on with the threads closest, so we'll add some more length because the suppressor is going to take up a lot of space. There is an option that you can actually cut this shell. As you can see, it's hollow right here. You can actually cut this shell to make it your own custom size if you want to, but keep in mind, once you cut it, it's gone forever. You're not gonna be able to put it back on. This side of the suppressor is actually very tough, or sometimes super tight, depending on how yours may be. So just keep that in mind. You don't need to really take that off. You can just put it back on and leave it there. From the next point, as soon as you know that this is nice and tight, you wanna take your front cap, and what this has a small retention set screw right here at the bottom. And depending on how you want it, so you can see that the suppressor is going to look like this if I have it this way. So it's actually below the handguard, or I can turn it upside down this way so it'll be almost flush with the handguard itself all the way across. So I'm gonna put it in the upright position. And what we're gonna wanna do is you're gonna want to line this up the best that you can, and using your 1/8, make sure that it's gonna clear. So you put that up, and that's just about perfect right there. So I adjust this length, that set screw is almost right in the middle, so you can actually go a little bit forward or a little bit backward depending on how much space you want to recess on that barrel to get as close as you can to that handguard. So where I'm at right now, it's gonna put me right about there. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. We'll take our 1/8 Allen, and we're going to go ahead and just tighten that down. And this is going to set screw onto that adapter. So you don't need to make it super tight. Keep in mind, you need to use the 1/8 Allen. If you use the wrong size Allen and you strip these screws, either one of them, these are just aluminum screws, you're going to be in a world of modding there. So what I like to do from this point, you can just remove the adapter off the barrel. And at this point, you can go ahead and just assemble the suppressor itself. So we'll go ahead and put this in, whoops, just like that. And we'll take our long Allen screw here, and we'll just put that right in there, and we can begin to tighten that down. And this screw, all this does is hold the entire components of the suppressor together completely. So go ahead and just tighten this down. Doesn't need to be super torqued down, guys. It just needs to be a little hand tight, and you'll notice it'll be flush with the back of it. And at this point, just reinstall back on there and screw back onto the marker here. There we go. And there you have it. Super simple install of the OPS suppressor. Nice and straight. So it looks really nice. It adds a really cool look, and you can have that short handguard, but have that longer barrel so you don't have to sacrifice distance, even in a CQB situation. You can have that adjustable OPS if you want to take a cut to it. Other than that, this product is available on the mcsus.com website. You guys know where to find us. We'll see you guys out on the field.